Is this Siren in Borderlands 4 going to be completely familiar to us, or are they going to be different? Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Bflattened, and we're going to be talking about the new playable Siren Vault Hunter in Borderlands 4. More specifically, the one on the left-hand side of this image, the one with the Siren tattoos, of course. And this character is very particularly interesting because, well, there's a lot of things that could be going on with this character. Now, a lot of people initially said, hey, this looks like Ava grown up. No, that's completely false. It is not Ava. Ava's going to be an NPC, most likely, throughout the game and the entirety of Borderlands 4. Probably its DLC as well, but she is going to be one of our most important NPCs in the game. So we're not going to be playing as her. These are 4 completely new Vault Hunters. There's nothing particularly interesting about them in the form of, do we know who they are? No, they're going to be completely brand new, just like every other game. But that doesn't mean or rule out that there's some familiarities about them. This particular Siren is quite interesting regarding the Siren tattoos. They're very prominent, and they're actually a lot more showcased than previous Sirens. And what I mean by that is Tyrene Calypso, for example, had the big overcoat, and there was a lot that was hidden there, and we didn't really get a lot of information out of that. But this Siren looks particularly interesting because we get a lot of tattoo reveals here, and they look familiar. If you remember from Borderlands 1, there was Commandant Steele, which is something that a lot of people have been referencing, that they look familiar in terms of the color. Now, Commandant Steele, we didn't get to see a lot of information of besides the look of the tattoos and voice lines because Borderlands 1's story seemingly got cut very short at the very end, where Commandant Steele just got killed off, and that was basically the end. Now, we know that in the end of Borderlands 3's DLCs that Siren, at the main story of Borderlands 3, Sirens can gain Siren powers either by getting it bestowed upon them or randomly chosen, as we knew that Tannis got Angel's powers. Now, what is the way that this Siren got her powers? Were they bestowed upon her, or were they randomly given to her by a Siren death? Commandant Steele or Tyrene in particular could be the Siren deaths. Now, I'm going to be showing some images of Commandant Steele and also Tyrene's arm tattoos. They look kind of familiar if you look at the images from our playable Vault Hunter and also Commandant Steele's. Feel free to zoom in on them if you will, but they look very familiar. They are the same style of color. Some of them have some similar patterns. Feel free to digest that and see what you will about them. These are images straight from the game as well. They're concept arts. So these are definitely official. But there's also another thing that's kind of neat and cool as well. This video clip was taken from someone on Twitter that goes by the name of iSnookers, and it really stood out to me. Feel free to take a listen to the clip, and we will discuss it afterwards.
Just because there are always 6 doesn't mean they always stay the same. There's something different coming.
So Maya in the DLC here says just because there's always 6, it doesn't mean that they stay the same, which means that Sirens could possibly adopt different styles of the powers that they gain, whereas, like Ava, for example, that we were talking about, Ava gained Maya's powers. However, she was using Maya's powers differently. Same with, say, Troy Calypso. Troy was using a more powerful version of Maya's powers, being able to phase lock Elpis. We get to hear voice lines of that too, where Troy was able to unlock her abilities further. Ava was using bubble shields around herself and others, and Maya was never able to do that. She phase locked enemies and they took elemental damages. So it seems like this playable Vault Hunter may have gained either Commandant Steele's or Tyrene's powers, and they might just be altered differently. We never really got to see that in the trailer, but it is some food for thought. Do you think that this playable Vault Hunter is something that we've seen before, or is it completely new? Feel free to figure that out, and let me know what you think. I will see you guys in the next video. My name is Bflattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.